Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. We are in Dungeons & Dragons Online today. And my plan for today is to complete all the level 2 harbor quests. And actually, when I think about it, most of the level 2 quests are actually here in the harbor. Now, normally I'm kind of interested in covering quest packs. However, a lot of the quests that are level 2 are not part of any particular quest pack. The closest thing we have to a quest pack for level 2 are the Baudry Cardamon quests, and they are a series of 3 quests that you can complete one after another that follow a specific story, but it is quite short, and there are elements of the quests that are very tutorial-ish or tutorial-esque, and they tend to go very, very quickly. A lot of my favorite level 2 quests are outside of this quest chain in the rest of the harbor. So we'll focus on completing this short little quest chain first, and then we'll move on to the standalone level 2s. So without further ado, let's get started.
This city's lifeblood is trade. It flows through my warehouses into Stormreach's great marketplace. But this city is also full of scoundrels and thieves, all seeking to steal their own piece of the wealth. I suppose that's why you're here too, favored soul, looking for wealth, and perhaps some fame and glory too.
If you are looking to protect your wealth, I can be of help.
Looking for work, are you? I can provide it. Hazardill's warehouses compete against my own. The lout is foul and unscrupulous. The pustule on the back of all free agents. He sent a horde of kobolds, scrabbling tooth and claw, to attack my warehouse. They must be after a cargo entrusted to me by the coin lords. Thank the host that my foreman got wind of this. Go see him, Tambor Smith, just up the road by my warehouse. Help him fend off the kobolds.
Very well. I'll go see Tambor Smith and handle your problem. Alright, and Baudry gives us a small collectible bag, which we can use to auto-gather ingredients. Not that I'm really going out of my way to farm ingredients on this playthrough, but it is what it is. And it is time to talk with Tambor Smith up here.
Me and Master Baudry, we got a big problem. Kobolds are getting into the warehouse. I know a thing or 3 about traps, and I can stuff up the cracks they're squirming through. But lots already snuck in. If you just protect the big crate in Cardamon's shipping warehouse for a couple of minutes, I can stop them for good.
Let's do it. Now, we could bring our hireling into the forefront here, but this quest is so easy, I'm not going to bother.
I can smell the kobolds. They're nearby. You protect the coin lord's crate from the kobolds. That's the big crate in the middle of the warehouse. Hold them off for just 5 minutes, and that'll be enough time for me to finish setting the traps. Ready? Let's do it. So once we get 10 of these kobolds, we can kind of cheese the system with this quest.
So, normally, this crate should be actually taking damage. But the fact is it's not taking any damage. So we don't have to worry about the crate ever getting destroyed. So we can just park our character here, wait, and let the kobolds do their thing, and let the quest play out. Yeah, it's kind of immersion breaking, and in some ways, it makes this quest kind of just annoying to complete, because there's really no gameplay. You just kill the 10 kobolds, and you just sit back and let the time tick down. But if you are running this quest many times, it can be useful. You can kind of just park your character, go make a coffee, go use the toilet, do whatever you need to do, come back, the quest is over.
The crate has survived, and Tambor has placed his traps. No more kobolds should be able to find their way into the warehouse.
Right, so yeah, that's a pretty anticlimactic quest. But anyways, we can grab our loot.
The Coin Lord's cargo is safe? Good. Good. While you were dealing with Hazadil's kobolds, I made a few discreet inquiries about his shipping practices. It turns out Hazadil takes in contraband from the Three Barrel Cove. That cargo is going to make Hazadil rich, and it's drenched in the blood of innocents as well. Clearly, it's our civic responsibility to put a stop to it. I paid off Harmon Taft to let you into Hazadil's warehouse. Go there, and make sure Hazadil can't make a single copper piece from that cargo.
All right, I'll go see Harmon Taft.
A shipment just came in from Three Barrel Cove. It's plunder from the pirates there, taken from ships on their way to Stormreach. Baudry Carterman really has a thing for Hazadil. He wants you to destroy the whole shipment. That's why he paid me to distract the guards. I can give you 10 minutes. No more. You'll have to destroy the crates in Hazardil's shipping warehouse before then.
Stealing from a pirate, eh? Sounds fair enough. Okay. So yeah, when we go in here, this is a timed quest. However, it's very easy to complete. We're going to avoid bringing any hirelings, because this is pretty much soloable. There are no enemies in this quest, which makes it a weird dungeon. It is really kind of a pointless quest. We're just going to be running around breaking crates and breaking as many crates as we can. I think it's like 50 crates we got to break inside, and then there's really nothing else to do in the quest other than that. One of my least favorite quests in the game. We will use our expeditious boots, or our boots of anger.
You enter into Hazadil's shipping. Crates line the walls. Time to start smashing.
Yep. And that's pretty much all we're going to be doing here. Ooh, a little lag. That's not good.
Come on!
There we go. Yep, and the goal here is just to smash as many crates as you can. As long as we don't have, like, extreme lag, this quest is a no-brainer. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, there's really nothing here. We're just smashing things. And smashing them as quickly as we can. Again, they're pretty generous with the time, so you don't have to worry too much about failing the quest. As long as you don't have like any major lag spike or anything while you're in here, you should be good to go.
As the last crate splinters to bits, you know that you have successfully stopped Hazadil's illicit trade.
Excellent.
I do appreciate your good work, but while you and Harmon were raiding Hazadil, that cur was raiding me. He made off with the Coin Lord's cargo, the very shipment that you protected from Hazadil's kobolds. There's no time to lose. Get back to Harmon Taft, right away.
Hazadil won't get away with this. I'm on my way back to Harmon.
You again! Did Baudry Cardaman tell you what happened? While you were smashing boxes, the kobolds went back to Cardaman's warehouse. They got past Cardaman's foreman and stole a container from one of the Coin Lord's crates. Boy, are the Coin Lords going to be peeved at Cardaman. That's why he's sending you back to Hazardill's shipping warehouse, to get the Coin Lord's container back.
Hazardill won't keep that container long. I'll put it back in Cardaman's hands personally. Alright, and finally, we do have a quest that actually is a normal quest here. With enemies and all that jazz. This is probably my favorite quest of the entire 3 quests in the quest chain, because it actually feels like a real quest. So we will get our hireling out for this one. And we'll give ourselves some boons. I forgot to actually grab the guild boons as well. We are part of the guild now.
Hazardill's warehouse. Stealth might be an asset here.
Alright. So the DM encourages us to move stealthily. It's unfortunate that we're not really a stealthy class, and neither is our hireling. So we're going to have to kind of ignore that advice. Okay, let's try opening that door again. There we go. Rocking with a bit of lag here. Okay. Whee! Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
A wary kobold guards this room. You may be forced to fight.
Indeed we were. Right. Time to open the gate. Use our feather falling. Climb up the ladder. Oh, we missed a chest here. Ooh, poison resistance? And acid absorption. Alright. When in doubt, I always turn right most of the time. But what am I saying? I've run this quest a million times. But again, I enjoy kind of smelling the flowers, even though some of these quests I've done quite a few times. It's nice to try to sometimes experience the game in more of a tabletop fashion than an MMO rush to endgame type of style, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, so what do we have here? More sleeping kobolds. What do we have here? Ooh, a trap. Ooh. That looks like that could be trapped as well. Ah, here's a stolen crate.
You have recovered the stolen goods for Cartamon. Return them to him right away.
That we will. Oh, this is a cool looking outfit we got here. Alright. When I return Coin Lord's Amanatu's property to him, and then tell him that Hazardil stole it in the first place, well, I'll be sure to get all the Coin Lord's warehousing contracts. You've been a great help to my business, Favored. I'm glad to be of service. If you're looking for more work in the harbor, then go talk to the barkeep called Alkia in the Wayward Lobster. Don't tell her I sent you, though. I'm a bit behind on my tab. Wayward Lobster's barkeep? Alright. Alright, we've got some weapons to choose from here. Nothing that's gonna upgrade our quarterstaff, though. Okay, so that's awesome. One thing I'm going to do here, real quickly, is go get some guild buffs, and then we'll start making our way around the harbor. I think we're going to start up in the north, do everything up in the north part of the harbor, and then we'll make our way around back down here. The guild buffs will also give us nice speed boost, so we won't be walking slowly anymore. In public areas, that is. Boom, and there are all our guild buffs. So we're going to head down here. There's a few solo quests that we can complete. I think we'll focus on completing those first. Again, I think I've said this before, there's not too many solo quests in the game. There's only like 3 or 4 of them. And one of them is here. Oh dear! Oh dear! I have to visit my ancestors' crypt before they begin haunting me! Is something wrong? I have a problem. How shall I put it? I need someone to clean out my family's crypt. Spiders! Hundreds! Nay, thousands! They sought shelter from the recent rains, and now they won't scurry off. And given my somewhat slight phobia, I'm too scared to go down into the Jorn family crypt. Spiders? Not giant man-eating spiders? Not zombie spiders? Not flame-spewing mechanical spiders? Just spiders. Yes, spiders! It's a fear I've had since I was a wee tyke. The Jorn estate would prefer that you use some finesse while down in the crypt. I'd rather you didn't swing swords and cast spells willy-nilly around my deceased relatives. I'll do it. Right, here we are. Pretty simple. We've just got to clear all the spiders in this crypt. And avoid breaking as many sarcophagi as we can. If we break a few, it's alright. Turn the lever.
You cleared the infestation from the crypt's northern wing.
Northern wing cleared. Looks like we didn't completely clear the eastern wing. That's alright. Let's go clear the south wing here first.
You cleared the infestation from the southern wing of the crypt.
Southern crypt all cleared. Now to head back to the eastern crypt. What do we have here? Ooh. Spider Queen.
You hear a massive body moving about on 8 spindly legs. The spider's lifeless body crunches under your boots. The spiders no longer infest the eastern wing of the crypt.
Alright, we've cleared all the spiders. Time to leave this wretched place.
Oh dear! Oh dear! I have to visit my ancestors' crypt before they begin haunting me!
Is something wrong?
I suppose it's safe to go back to the crypt now that those spiders are gone. There'll be some cleaning to do. Perhaps some repairs, judging from the look of you. Oh dear. Are you sure you got them all?
Don't worry, Master John. The spiders are gone. And with this weather, I doubt we'll see them again until the next rainy season. Okay. Time to head up the ramp here. Oh, we can also throw in another destiny point here. Not a destiny point. I'm confusing games here. An action point. I think we've got 2 action points, so we can claim spell critical chance positive. So let's do that. Alright. Time to speak with Berrigan Enge. This is another solo quest. Quick and easy.
Didn't you help clean up that mess with the Devourer cult in Courthouse? Jolly good work. I'm Berrigan Enge, tax collector for the Coin Lords. It's a thankless task, but I've always a few moments to swap words with the adventurers keeping us safe.
Can I do the Coin Lords any favors?
Right now, I'm trying to track down Miller Tarragon, who has not paid his taxes for 2 years now. Times are hard, but we can't be making exceptions. Will you venture into Tarragon's house and collect the Coin Lord's due?
Sounds easy enough. Just tell me where to go and what to do.
The miller's home is just a few steps away. The miller keeps the Coin Lord's tariff merchandise in a chest. I await your return.
I will see to it immediately.
You have searched every area within the miller's home save the basement.
Alright, guess we gotta check the basement. And the door just closed, ominously. Beware of traps. Yep. No matter. These iron defender dogs.
Ever-bright lamps litter the basement floor. Someone was trying to quash the lights.
Who are you?
I know! The Coin Lords are demanding payment. I've stored the first installment of goods in the room beyond that door over there. Go ahead and take it. I won't stop you.
Thanks for making this easy, Tarragon.
The miller has told you the goods meant for the Coin Lords are in the back room of the basement. A particularly nasty-looking iron defender charges forward.
And there they are.
You have acquired the miller's goods. Time to return them to Berrigan Enge.
Ah, you have collected the miller's security. Good work. Regardless of what he says, Tarragon is more than wealthy enough to pay his debts to the Coin Lords.
Actually, he tried to kill me and ran away.
Is that so? Well, you're in one piece, and so are the goods, so I suppose Tarragon's schemes are for naught. Keep up the good work, and you'll make a fair name for yourself.
We'll set our spirit binder here. Don't think we're going to be dying, but you never know.
Ah, a new adventurer. Speaking for House Fiallan, I welcome you. The house is always on the lookout for such resourceful people as you.
Can you tell me a little more about House Fiallan?
We are one of the great dragon-marked houses of Eberron. The dragon mark manifests itself on the gifted members of House Fiallan and gives us great skill with entertainment and artistry. If you need to relax and escape from the toils of the adventurous life, you should visit the Fiallan Enclave here in Stormreach. You can travel there by walking through the marketplace.
Do you need help with anything at the moment? Oops, I double-clicked that. Alright, Osgood's basement is not far from here. Head out of the leaky dinghy and take a right. You'll find it at the base of the ramp to the rest of the harbor. So I missed what he wants us to do here. So he desires an artifact inside Osgood's basement and has asked us to procure it. Okay. Alright. Got a pally with us. Does have a little bit of healing. Usually that's reserved for self-healing though, isn't it? Anyways, I've got my little buff. And less goggles. Alright.
Across the room, you see an iron defender. The beast looks fierce. Approaching the creature may cause it to leap to action. Descending into the basement, you hear another sound of whirring gears and a guttural growl.
What could be beyond this door?
The artifact isn't where House Fiallan's representative said it would be. Some clever searching may reveal its whereabouts.
Where might it be? Aha. What are these crates here? Ooh, a lever. Right. Time to use the feather falling. Down we go. Ah, yes, and this is where the game introduces us to ooze and slime monsters, which can degrade our weapons. Lovely. So I'm just going to ignore this gray ooze coming towards us. Benric can take it out.
You see one of Osgood's men making his way down the tunnel ahead. He hears you approach and starts running.
Alright, time to open up the gate and pursue these men. Down here, I guess.
You notice that the smuggler is struggling to keep his grip on an awkward container. He must have the artifact you're after.
Right, we must pursue. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Guess we gotta go for a swim. There's a letter here.
You hear the grind and clatter of machinery from below and to the west. It sounds like something heavy is being ratcheted into place. You hear the grind and clatter of machinery from below and to the west. It sounds like something heavy is being ratcheted into place.
Is that so?
There must be a way to open the secret door from this side, but you don't see any likely triggers nearby.
I guess we must explore down here again. Look for any valves.
You hear the rasp of stone against stone from somewhere above, as if a massive barrier is moving aside.
We must have opened the secret passage up here. Let's see if that's true. It is.
The secret path ends in a well-kept warehouse. This must be where Osgood stashes his illicit goods until they can safely be smuggled out of the harbor. Shrike Talon attempts to growl in defiance, but the crumpled metal beast can only manage a whimper. You lift the case and slide it onto your back. Quickly return to the Fairlane representative.
This is where we could level if we want to. I think we'll bank levels for now. Stay level 2. A little while longer. These are level 2 adventures, after all.
Excellent work, Favored. You have deprived Osgood of his ill-gotten loot. Your service to Fiallan will not be forgotten.
It was my pleasure to work with your house. Ah, Favored! Your efforts on Sigmund Durson's behalf have made for some interesting tavern tales. I represent House Kundarak, and if you ever need anything protected or kept safe, you should seek us out. Or are you looking for work? What exactly is House Kundarak's role in Stormreach? House Kundarak is responsible for the safekeeping of many of the trade goods that find their way into Stormreach. Those valuable enough to warrant our services, at least. We also offer private warding services to those with precious belongings to protect. Interesting. Is House Kundarak looking for help with anything? House Kundarak has been hired to seal an altar for a wealthy harbor merchant, Havardasher. One of our chief warders is en route to the merchant's house to perform the sealing, but we'd like to make certain he is safe. Will you protect him while he finishes his task? I'd be glad to escort your warder. Our client goes by the name of Eye Gouger. Charming, eh? And his home is quite nearby. Warder Havardasher will meet you there. Understood. Doldorn! I thought they'd never send help. I had to hole up here. Those damn scorps stung me in my... well, never mind that. Point is, there's a nest of scorpions in there. Clear it out and I'll reward you. Simple enough. I'm on it. Stay here where it's safe. Mind you, I'm closing the door once you go in. I'll open it when the buggers are dead. Scorpions? Nothing we can't handle?
With a final spasm, the last scorpion collapses.
Took you long enough. All right, then. I left you some odds and ends in this wooden box. Damn, my leg hurts. Now get out of here. I have to ward that shrine now, and I'll be embarrassed if you watch me hobble down there. Better luck next time, Havardasher. Havardasher has returned to the House Kundarak ward and related the help that you provided. Thank you for helping with our little vermin problem. It was not such a difficult fight. You are welcome. I've got a secret. What's your secret?
I can't tell you. It wouldn't be a secret then.
You don't have a secret.
Really? You sure? That's wonderful. Now, I know it's really a secret.
What if I know your secret, and I'm not telling you? Then it's not a secret at all.
You know about the den of the Kobold brothers. 2 kobolds squabbling in the harbor sewers. Someone could kill 'em and take their loot while they're having their spat. No, of course you don't know that. My secret's safe.
It sure is. Bye, Dirk. Alright. Into the den of the Kobold brothers.
You wish all these bones were a little cleaner. The air reeks of rotting meat.
Kobolds. Oozes. I don't like them. Try avoid hitting them. What do we have here? Your acute senses feel a draft that seems to come from nowhere. Oh.
A troglodyte. It must be a hired henchman. And where there's one trog,
Where there's one, there could be more, right?
the floors, walls, and ceiling drip with ooze. It quivers as you approach, perhaps in anticipation.
Let Venric take care of them. What do we have in here?
This room stinks a little less than the rest of this foul place. This probably marks it as the lair of a prince among kobolds.
Huh, it must.
The second of the kobold chieftain brothers has been slain.
Right, we found the second. Where is the first?
The rear section of the sewer has been opened.
Alright, we haven't explored down here in the western part of the dungeon. Yeah, I always gotta avoid that fire trap. Or usually, it's good to have like a potion of the fire protection. But we're playing on normal, so no big deal, right?
The bulging chest in this room could only belong to one of the kobold brothers you've heard so many secrets about. The first of the kobold chieftain brothers has been slain.
Alright. That seems like all of them.
I've got a secret. I've got a secret.
Hey, Dirk. I know all about your secret. And I killed the Kobold brothers, too.
No, you didn't. You made it up. And you can't prove those were my kobolds anyway. Ha! My secret's still safe.
Well, thanks for the tip. Keep being crazy, I guess. Who? What? Sorry there, lady. I be a little distracted. Why are you distracted?
Me tools have gone missing thanks to Islar, that scavenging beast of a troglodyte. It claims to be an underlord, whatever that is, but he is nothing more than a thieving wretch. Don't suppose you'd be willing to go down into the scavenger's warren and get me tools back, eh? Sounds like fun. I'll go.
As you enter the sewer, Garrison calls from above. Be careful down there.
Oh, don't you worry, I will. Slimes.
A soft sound, like that of a snoring animal, echoes along the tunnel.
Sorry, guys. Sleep time is over. got a secret passageway in here.
The section of the sewer tunnels appears less traveled.
More slimes. Little Venric take care of them. Can we get through here? Can. Ooh. Looks like a troglodyte. Traps ahead. We'd have to be a little bit more careful on higher difficulties. Obviously, we don't have to because we're on normal. Right, what do we have in here? A lot more kobolds. Another light the crystal, open the door scenario,
Metal
probably.
grinds on metal, and ripples spread across the water.
Right, got the second crystal.
Metal grinds on metal, and ripples spread across the water.
More swimming to do. Here we
Two
go.
signal crystals are placed above a metal gate. You see a pack that has been unceremoniously discarded beside a brazier.
This must be the pack we're looking for. You got me tools. You have me thanks too. Would that I had more to give, but them guards come by and take my last coppers. Taxes, they say. At least with your tools, you can earn back what's yours. Good luck, Garrison. Short swords. Nothing we really want here. Been unlucky with our weapon rolls here. We should repair our armor. We've been dealing with a lot of those slimes. So we should repair everything. For posterity.
Seeking your fortune in Stormreach, you remind me of a young favored soul who tried to walk the butcher's path not long ago.
The Butcher's Path? What place is that?
The butcher's path is a stretch of kobold-infested sewer here in the harbor. The sewer entrance is just down the stairs. The last bravo to go down there never returned from his folly, and neither would you if I judged aright.
Is that so? I'll walk this butcher's path and return to brag about it. Ding. How are we doing with bag space? We're getting a little bit full.
You have set foot on the infamous Butcher's Path, a gauntlet that has inspired many grim tavern tales.
So I hear. Oh, a secret passageway. Where could this lead to?
As you approach the dead end, you hear softly padded feet skitter behind you. It's an ambush.
That was a trap.
You successfully fended off the ambush.
Good to go here. No chests lying around. Lots of these nasty kobolds. Very nasty, if I do say so myself.
Countless kobolds scratch and scurry somewhere very close by. You wonder if these underwater pipes might lead to further slaughter.
It may indeed. If I remember correctly, we may need somebody with lock-picking skills for that. So I think we're gonna move on. This is a true kobold slaughter. That lady definitely didn't know what she was talking about. Well, to be fair, running this on Reaper with not many Reaper points can be rough. Thankfully, again, we're just running this on normal. Normally, running on Elite, I gotta stop here and rest, but I think we're good to continue to the end here. Alright, slaying the Witch
Walked
Doctor.
the Witcher's path and lived. No easy feat, even for the bravest of warriors.
Here, here.
You made it through the butcher's path alive? What courage! What nobility! You're stronger than anyone who came before. I can't wait to write about you in my journal.
Ah, favored. I have heard much of you from my associates in Korthos. Will you take time from your day to assist me? This is the private Fallowcrest Library. Aldemir Fallowcrest is acquisitive, not to say a wretched thief. It's rumored he acquired a tome that vanished from our own stacks. We're sure it's ours, but a request from me would be unwelcome. I would like you to reacquire the tome from Fallowcrest Library. You know it from the 12 sigil it bears. Can you tell me more about the 12? The 12 are most interested in the artifacts that are constantly being unearthed across Zendrik. Many would prove dangerous in the wrong hands. Not only do we hire warriors to safeguard our own expeditions into the jungle, but we also require help in tracking down independent finds. There are many opportunities for brave adventurers to make their mark with a 12. Very well, I'll try the subtle approach.
The librarian cheerfully agrees to show you his collection. He leads you below the tower, then motions you closer to speak.
It would be easy to locate the book you require. Once we find it, I'll leave you to peruse it in privacy.
Thanks. Privacy is exactly what I was hoping for.
Many of these tomes were written before the founding of Stormreach. It really is a magnificent collection.
The air is chilly and damp. Despite this, the books seem bone dry. Magic must be at work here. The librarian scans the shelves, muttering to himself. Best wait for him to leave before trying to steal Dulcamara's books.
We'll wait.
The librarian has left the room. Quick, obtain the book and return to Dulcamara.
No worries, let's do it.
The librarian's voice shrieks, I know your true intentions, thief. My traps will be the end of you.
We have no other choice but to see what's down this hall over here. The undead are present here. Take a right turn first. The dead rise. Some magical wards. Nothing we can't handle. Oh. More undead. Aha, a lever. Alright, time to head down the other side of this crypt. Ooh, lots of lightning here. We don't have enough intelligence. About our hireling. Okay. He's got enough intelligence. He can unlock the wards for us. Alright, and a second lever. Got 2 of those crystals activated. We'll see what that does. Back to the main entrance. Aha! There was just a wall here before, but now it seems that there is a secret passageway this way. Let's see what we can discover here. More undead rise before us. Okay. Another ward. Come here, Venric. I know you can deal with it. There we go. Looking badass. Wait, what do we got here? Bookshelf.
You have found what you came for. It is time to leave this vile place.
Time indeed. Yes, this is the book I sought. I apologize that Fallowcrest attempted to slay you. It's not surprising that a stranger's request for a newly stolen tome would be interpreted as a threat, but I need to know the extent of the thief's strength. What if the theft had been intended to lure me into a trap? By such ruses, even the most powerful wizards have been ensnared. Do not feel that you have been used by me. I trusted you to deal with the unknown dangers, and you succeeded admirably. Rest assured that you have impressed me, and the 12 will watch your career with interest. So I think we've completed all the level 2 quests that we can complete in the northern part of the harbor. We have a few remaining in the southern part. 4 to be exact. This quest I usually avoid, but for role-playing reasons and the fact that I want to complete all these level 2 quests for the harbor, it would be unfair to skip this quest. But this quest is one of the rare quests that stealth is like a really big asset and really helpful for completing the quest. Hopefully, because we are completing this quest on normal, we won't face too much trouble.
What? Why are you looking at me? I'm a legitimate trader. I sell second-hand goods to undiscerning customers. Let's say a shipment of fine cloth arrives from Arenal. A couple of bolts get soaked by seawater. Buyer doesn't want them. Seller doesn't want them. Lesto gets them cheap and sells to those who aren't so picky. Beggars, farm folk, kobolds.
You sell your goods to kobolds?
Kobolds, they're stupid creatures and cruel, but sometimes they have a few coppers. Last month I got my hands on the cheapest glass gem you've ever seen, so naturally I found the nearest kobold shaman and sold it as the Dread Eye of Khyber. You should have heard the noises he made, paid 10 times what it was worth. But now, word of the Dread Eye has spread to every kobold in Stormreach. Their self-proclaimed prophets are worked up, shrieking, dancing, and carrying on. I'm afraid Khyber will tell them to eat some poor sailor, and then I'll be blamed. Say, maybe you could get the gem back. You just have to sneak by their prophets without killing them.
Sure. I'll get your eye back, and the kobolds will never know how I was there. Stealthy repossession. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I think we just kind of just run through as fast as we can. I am not going to use a hireling. So we can kill some of the prophets. We just got to be careful about how many we kill. Anyways, let's see if we could do this.
A set of kobold footprints crosses and recrosses itself on the dusty floor. Sometimes the prints wander towards a crude warning bell in the far corner. Several doors lead deeper into the warehouse. A high-pitched yapping noise is abruptly cut off before you can pinpoint its source.
Did we take them all? Ah. Downed. Alright, gotta get in here.
The stink of unwashed kobolds pervades this room. You wonder whether washed kobolds would smell any better.
Okay, let's get out of here.
A stairway leads down into a lower section of the warehouse. Several steps are spattered with rust-colored spots.
Alright, I'm just gonna avoid these guys. Let's run.
Flimsy-looking suspension bridges converge on a central platform. There are many footprints in the dust on the rotting slats.
Run, you fool, run! Oh no, I'm so slowed. Slowing me down here.
A ramp descends into the warehouse's lowest depths. Surprisingly, the ramp is spotless and dust-free. This makes you feel uneasy.
Oh, we killed another prophet. Okay. Alright, completed.
This must be the kobold's ersatz shrine to Kyber. The cheap gem on the altar glows with a strange and sickly light.
Awesome. So we killed fewer than 6 prophets. So now that we finished the quest, we'll just clear these kobolds out. Alright, and we're good to go. Adventure complete. You got the gem? Wonderful! Now I can sleep at night, knowing that I won't be blamed for the next kobold riot. From now on, I'll stick to selling month-old meat to bugbears. Month-old meat, too. Never mind. I don't want to know. Alright, Brother Augustus.
May the flame guide you, human. You are familiar with the Church of the Silver Flame, are you not? Ah. It matters not. I can tell that you are a person of character. The Church could use someone like you.
What can I do for the Silver Flame?
The Flame has helped end gambling in Stormreach, stopping the corruptive influence of this vice. The old gambling houses are now closed, but imagine our surprise when a gang of criminals opened up a new gambler's den near the Wayward Lobster here in the harbor. I would like you to go there and shut them down, destroy their gambling tables, and make the criminals pay for their sins. I will see it done. You're not welcome here!
You dispatch the guards with ease. The way into the gambling hall is clear.
There are more gambling tables. Light the crystals as always. Alright, the main room is now open. We may now enter.
You've wrecked enough tables to satisfy Brother Augustus.
Right. I hope you enjoyed our religious fervor here.
A small mirror is mounted above the cabinet on the northern wall of this room.
Who's
A
that?
large, ugly fellow approached. Ramsay Morcourt falls to his knees and then flat on his face. His business will offend the church no longer.
I think this chest might be trapped. Alright, and we got 2 more quests to go. Fitzpat the Fence.
Psst! Want to make easy money? What would you say if I told you about a smuggler's warehouse just full of gems? A warehouse with no owner. Just ripe for the picking. I already have a buyer lined up for those gems. You just have to get them for me. I'll bring back your gems. Have my reward ready when I return.
Great, we get our nice gem bag. We can auto-gather all the gems from now on, so they're not taking up inventory space. And without further ado, let's get started. Now this quest is also a little bit of a pain. I hate the quest where you just have to like smash things to find items. And they're all random, so sometimes this quest can be really quick to finish. Sometimes it can take longer.
This place stinks of kobolds and decaying trash. Vermin scurry away from your footsteps.
This chest, I believe, has a key. Yes, it does. So, one thing I learned recently, when I used to do this quest, I used to break all the crates. All these crates. Thinking that the gems would come out of these crates. They only come out of the barrels. And you don't really get any barrels until you get beyond this door
Kobolds
here.
are milling about in the space beyond, rummaging through trash and spitting curses at one another.
Alright. Feather fall down here. Alright, so the key here is to break all the barrels. The crates are not really necessary. Right? 1 out of 10 rubies. It's always easy to miss these barrels, too. There we go. 2 out of 10. Alright, and then I think we're just going to pick a corridor. We got a barrel up here. Right, 3 out of 10.
You flinch as an unseen web clings to your face. Below, chittering voices rise in hungry anticipation.
Alright, 4 out of 10. Five out of 10. Halfway there. Alright, I think we cleared the barrels in here. There's always a secret barrel hiding somewhere. I always feel like I miss a barrel. It's so easy to miss. Another ruby. Right, 6 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Getting close here.
The kobolds have thrown up a rickety barricade here, blocking further progress.
Right, 8 out of 10. 2 more to go. We still have a area we have not explored yet. Hopefully our, 9 out of 10. 1 more to find here. There we go. And we've got them all. I'm always happy to finish this quest as quickly as I can. Not one of my favorite quests in the harbor. Anyways.
Yes, these are the gems. All right. You can tell they're glass, can't you? The color's just a little too perfect. The cut just a bit too flawless. No, you don't see real rubies that look this expensive. These will sell quickly. Of that I have no doubt. All right. Now give me my cut. Blast it! Where are the godsmen the Harbor Master promised? The Bonebite kobolds are getting too bold. They'll attack Stormreach if we have them unchallenged for any longer. You won't need more guards. I'll take care of these kobolds for you. You'll take care of it? Are you really that tough? Well, we'll find out. The Bonebite kobolds have a new leader. He's recruited bugbear fighters and has some kind of big plan. I need you to find and kill this leader. And one more thing. These kobolds stole my badge. I'd appreciate it if you kept an eye out for it. The Bonebite hideout is just at the end of this alley here. I'll come back when I'm done.
The scurrying feet of kobolds can be heard nearby. It's likely you will encounter several of them in the next room. You should proceed with caution.
Alright, thanks for the warning, DM. What do we have in here? Nothing but some more mangy kobolds calling in all their pesky reinforcements. Bugbear. Alright. Got a lever with a rune here. We'll light it up. Looks like it lights up this entrance here. We've got another rune.
The door is locked tight and can only be opened when the runes are lit. Look for the 2 mechanisms that will unlock the door when activated.
Thank you for that. Alright, what do we have in here?
By breaking the crate, you have revealed a hidden passageway. This area of the hideout appears to have been sealed off deliberately. The only means of opening the gate is by brute strength alone.
Thankfully, we've got enough strength to pass that check.
Spiders have heavily infested this area of the hideout. No wonder it was sealed off.
Alright, what have we got here? We found his badge. Fire trap. A rest shrine for our spell points, which we don't need yet. We really haven't used much spell points yet, because we really don't have much spells that we're using right now. Except for our Night Shield and a little bit of heal lesser wounds. Alright. Looks like we defeated the kobold's leader. We can leave this place. Thanks for getting my badge back. One of the other guards spent a week in the stockade for losing his. And you dealt with the Bonebite's new ogre leader, too. Well done. So, the new Bonebite leader was an ogre. Probably bullied his way to the top. Wouldn't be surprised if he killed their old chief. But he's gone now, thanks to you. These kobolds won't be a problem anymore. Alright, so we have completed all the level 2 quests here in the harbor. Again, like I said, most of them are all standalone quests, with the exception of the little short quest chain down here. But other than that, we have completed our level 2 quests here in the harbor. And I will catch you guys in the next DDO Let's Play, or if you want to check out my other Let's Play that I'm doing another Let's Play in Guild Wars Reforged right now, which I'm enjoying a lot of, I'm having a lot of fun with. I also am thinking about doing some Let's Plays with Star Trek Online and probably Lord of the Rings Online and Guild Wars 2 as well. I've been meaning to getting those playthroughs, those Let's Plays started, but it's taken a bit of time, but I think I'm going to gradually roll out those other games as well, and we'll see what sticks and what doesn't stick. So I'll catch you in the next one. So long.